I think very much that time that the pressure is getting worse trended. That was the wrongest time it could have trended. It should be trending right now because the pressure is really getting worse. I like to tell you, in case you've not caught the memo, that it's not going to get any better. I'm so sorry. Dear 90s babies, it's not going to get any better. You're going to be getting things to do back to back. You're going to be feeling like, I need to do a lot. You're going to be feeling like there's a lot for me to catch up with. You're going to be feeling like, everybody just moving forward, what's happening with my life? And then some of you feel it to the point where you just stop. You don't do anything anymore. You just keep saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I did a lot today. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm talking about procrastination today. Procrastination is not only stealing your, what's that quote? Is it thief of what? Time, ba? It's also stealing your money. Because if you've not know now that time is money. I have another topic coming up next week that's simply titled, You Will Not Retire Early If You Monetize Your Time. You're curious, right? So be here next week. My name is Esosa and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. So on procrastination, you already are seeing that there's a lot that we have to do in this present day and time. In fact, it's so sad that, or maybe it's a good thing, that the competition has become extremely stiff. People are smart, God. People are so intelligent. They are brilliant creators. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're seeing that there's somebody that can do it 10 Pro Max. I mean 10x. Now what you can do. People are good. People are brilliant. Social media, they call it a leveler, but we also say that it has enhanced a lot of people and show people that there is so much more to them than what they can presently do. Because of this, a bunch of people are suffering from procrastination. I'm saying suffering because if you know what this thing is doing to you, you would stop it. You would find a way to get out of it. It's just like someone who's addicted to pornography or addicted to masturbation. So people are actually addicted to procrastination. And this video is for you today. I shouldn't be laughing. It's really serious. This video is for you because you need to help yourself. We are entering into 2025 and you already have it in mind that, oof, another clean slate. Let me start all over. Perhaps that year is my year. This year is your year. Your year can start right now. Right this very moment as you're watching this video, your year can start. That success you're looking for, that's something miraculous that you're looking to achieve in 2025 because you think that you just do everything differently, you can start it from now. So I'll be giving you tips, and these tips are not just tips that, I'm just saying because, oh yes, do this and do that. They are tips that has helped me as a person. I'd like to say right here, right now, that this video is not for everyone. So if you are not an high flyer, if you're not somebody who is intentional about, not just doing good for themselves, but being top 1% of their game, somebody who wants to lead in whatever sphere that they find themselves in, if you're not that person, then stop watching this video right now and go and do something else. Go and scroll mindlessly on Instagram. Just go and do something else. This video is just not for you. But if you have that hunger within you to want to do so much more, if you know that there's so much more embedded in you that you really want to achieve, if you know now right now you are barely scratching the surface of the awesomeness within you, then stay back because this video is for you. What is tip number 1? First and foremost, calm down. Like just stop, halt, right? And look at the things that you are doing. Look at where those things are taking you to. Say to yourself or ask yourself that all these things I'm trying to juggle together, all this task I'm trying to pursue, where is the end goal or what is the end goal? Think about it, all right? All those things you've been pushing. Maybe you bought a course, you said your friend recommended you a book, and you've been pushing everything. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Now ask yourself, this particular course I bought, what's the end goal? This book I plan to read, what's the end goal? This whatever it is I plan to do, what is the end goal? Why did I want to do it? So when you can ascertain that this is where something is taking you to, then that will bring us to the next point. Because if you don't know where something is taking you to, you can't be serious with it. Just like somebody who say they're on a weight loss regimen now, and somebody tells them that, oh, this particular routine can help you lose 5 kg in 1 month. They know the end goal. So they will want to willingly try it out more than somebody who tells them that, oh, I think this regimen can help you lose weight, but just try it. Or I'm just recommending it. Because somehow what the person said is not painting a picture of an end goal in their head, they can keep on pushing that regimen forward because they don't have that vivid picture of where it is taking them to. But somebody that has a vivid picture that this particular regimen, weight loss regimen, foolproof, will help you lose 5 kg in 1 month, they will start on it immediately because that's where they want to get to, right? So what is your end goal? So that it can ginger you to know that perhaps all these things I've been trying to get at, maybe they're not so important to my end goal. And then this thing I've been pushing forward also, this part is important to my end goal. When you can figure out, be honest to yourself what your end goal is, then the next point is that you now sit down and now analyze it. Put it into parts. Now make a plan based on how important. That's the next thing. Plan based on how important it is. If your plan is that by next year you want to begin to be called for speaking events, perhaps you're already a leader in your field, you're already a thought leader in 2024, and you want to be called for more speaking events and even monetize it, then it means that one of your very forward things that you should not procrastinate on for this year is that you need to start studying how you can speak at events and how you can monetize, how you can charge for it. So because your end goal in 2025 is that they start calling for speaking events, this year you should definitely not push forward any book, any course, any program, any conference that talks about how to monetize what you know how to do. But just know that if first off you're not yet a thought leader, if you've not built a personal brand around something that you want to be known for, then you have no business trying to skip or trying to jump the step to the next step of trying to know how you can be called for speaking events or how to monetize. So there's a process to these things. So if perhaps in your collection of courses or those things that you're pushing forward, you have things like how to build a personal brand, how to monetize your personal brand, or maybe how to just build a very strong personal brand, and then you now have how to learn maybe something on how to charge at speaking events, and presently you don't have a personal brand, you know that your first step, the first thing you are trying to study or learn more is first off how to build a personal brand. There's an hierarchy to this. Then the next thing is how to know how to charge people when they call you to speak. So if you want to quit procrastination, if you have that kind of goal I just mentioned, you know that when you are planning, after the first step, this next step, when you are planning the next step to where you presently are, the level you are at. I hope you are with me. I make my videos very, very relatable, so stick with me and you would understand well. And watch it again. One time is not enough. Now, after you have planned based on your present level, you've planned that now this is the next thing I need to do. Now you have a plan, you have a list of things to do. The third thing is now to allocate time to those list of things. I tell my people, those that listen to me on my WhatsApp status and in my inner circles, that you do not let a day go by without study. Even if it's 30 minutes in a day, let's say that you have a very busy schedule. Because honestly, in the real sense, most people are not busy, they're just distracted. They spend their day doing a lot of things, mindlessly scrolling on social media, and before you know, the day is gone. So really check that your business. You're not actually busy, you're just doing a lot of distracted activities throughout your day. But let's say you are really busy, your hours after hours were filled with activities. Try to find 30 minutes at least to study something that is taking you towards where you want to get to. Remember, the first thing was your end goal. So try to find a time that in your busy day, 30 minutes at least, that you can study something taking you towards your end goal. That's the third part of this. So when you dedicate time to personal development, believe you me, you will start doing better. You start soaring. You start being that 1% or whatever end goal that you had in your head. You'll be closer to that end goal. Remember, I'm telling you things that have worked for me, right? Now, the fourth thing, after you have gone through step 1 to 3, the fourth thing is that you now begin to build consistency. You've hacked 1, 2, 3. You have a list. Now you're now seeing that, okay, now you're dedicating time to learning at least 30 minutes every day. The fourth thing is to learn to build consistency. This is where if things like accountability partner works for you, get somebody that is aligned with you on goals too. You guys help yourselves. But honestly, the real sense of it is that if you're really focused, if you really want to get somewhere, you don't need somebody to be able to motivate you to get somewhere. You should be able to do this thing by yourself. But if, let's say, because you are just starting out to want to get rid of procrastination, you cannot really every day ginger yourself to do what you're supposed to do, you can get an accountability partner. Because at some point in your journey, you'll be the one to make sure that you do shit that you need to do. Sorry about that word, but you'll be the one to let yourself do what you need to do. That's the fourth part, is what you get somebody that can help you on this journey. And the final part is that the more you go on this journey, the more you do steps 1, 2, 3, 4, ticked. Number 5, nobody needs to tell you to do what you need to do anymore. Because by the time you begin to see results in your life, you will do it without anybody coercing you. You will leave the level of the average. You will leave plain average. Whatever it is that you do, whether you're a content creator, you're a salesperson, you're a business person, you will experience a shift that will let you know that, oh, where I was, I don't want to go back to operating in that same sphere anymore. So we would like to stick to the up top, to what the things that people that are zeroed in on growth, on being very good at what they do, on being the top 1%, you like to stick to that level of what those persons do. So at this point, trust me, you won't need any motivation anymore. Procrastination, gone. Except on days that you say, oh, let me rest today, or maybe on some lazy days. But more often than not, you will not have a reason to procrastinate on the things that you need to do, because now you will see that it has made your life overall better. Try this, give yourself like a 21 days try, and come back to this comment section and tell me how it went for you. If any of these tips I've said so far has been like the eureka moment for you, please tell me in the comments how or what particular tip that is, and I will see you in the next video. As always, you're welcome. Please share this. A lot of people need this video, need all I've said. Share it to help somebody else out there get out of the addiction of procrastination before 2025.